I'm Mo Rocca, and this is my grandmother. When I was growing up, she used to make the biggest, most elaborate Sunday dinners. I will never forget Mama's ravioli, but I never learned how to cook. That's why I'm pulling out all the stops to get your grandmothers and grandfathers to teach me their favorite family recipes. Why not learn from the masters? Vasco da Gama, Ferdinand Magellan. Some of the greatest explorers were Portuguese. I'm exploring Peabody, Massachusetts in search of a Portuguese grandmother. Okay, it's a little bit of a stretch. Let's just start the episode. Meet grandmother Doris Spacer.
I thought it was my son coming.
Bom dia.
Bom dia.
Did I get that right?
Very good.
We're speaking Portuguese. You don't have a Portuguese accent.
I was born in this house and been living here for 88 years.
Oh, my gosh.
Yes.
Wow. All right, well, let's sit down, or
All
I
right.
don't know.
No, I'm fine. I didn't go dancing on Tuesday or Thursday, so I'm all okay.
We'll get to the dancing in a bit. First, a snack.
This is Portuguese sweetbread. And this is my recipe. We call this massa in Portuguese.
And Doris's masa brought in some real bread.
I sold them, $2 a loaf. They put my kids through prep school and college. I made 20 on Friday, 20 on Saturday, and 20 on Sunday every week.
You sold this and put your kids through college with this.
This is what I did. I mean, this. And then the oldest one said to me one day, "This house smells like a damn baker shop." I says, "Good, because if it smelled like a whorehouse, you'd never been to school."
The search for a better life brought Doris Spacer's parents from Portugal's Azores Islands to the immigrant community of Peabody, Massachusetts, where they found work in the thriving leather industry. They moved into this house in 1924 and had Doris, their only child, shortly after. She's been married twice and has 3 kids, all raised in this same house. What are we going to make today?
We're going to make Portuguese pork. We marinate it with wine, mucho garlic, maybe a whole clove or more. And we're making string beans, fricassee with linguiça.
I've heard of linguiça.
It's a Portuguese sausage. Dessert, we're going to make Portuguese donuts. I love to cook and I love to dance.
This is a 2-for-1 episode.
Yeah.
Learning how to cook and to dance.
Yes. Oh, you're not learning. You must know how to dance.
Okay, if you say so. We sashay to the kitchen to start the marinade for our roast pork. Measuring the water is normal enough. It's when we measure the salt that things get a little spooky.
You put a potato down at the bottom, and now you're going to start slowly adding kosher salt.
Okay.
And that will levitate just a little, and that means there's enough of salt.
The potato's going to levitate?
Yes, just a little.
Wow.
Okay, just keep going.
And then at one point, the potato will levitate.
Yes. Oh, no, you got to keep going. Okay, now let's wait a little.
You're like the David Blaine of Portuguese cooking. You can make a potato levitate.
Oh, God, that's a joke, right?
Yes.
Yes.
It's a pop cultural reference that some of our younger viewers will appreciate.
It's off the bottom. You can take it out now.
That's levitating?
Well, what the hell ever you call it, that's what it is.
Listen, if I bought a ticket to your magic show, I'd ask for a refund.
Okay, you get one.
And we continue with the brine, adding red wine, balsamic vinegar, bay leaves, black peppercorns, and a mess of cumin.
And now you go to the garlic.
All right.
1 head.
There are a lot of famous Portuguese people in the United States. I didn't even realize they were Portuguese.
Hanks, his mother's Portuguese.
Tom Hanks, that's right.
Yes, yeah.
You know who else is Portuguese? Katy Perry.
I don't know her.
You know, I kissed a girl and I liked it.
I don't go to movies. I don't know anybody.
Well, no, it's a song. How do you say I kissed a girl and I liked it in Portuguese?
Beijei uma rapariga e eu gosto. Yeah. Beige is kiss.
Okay. Am I doing this right?
Oh, yes. We should be ready by tomorrow. Now you put your meat in there.
Okay.
Okay, don't splash.
I won't. Okay. I'm gonna put it right in there.
All right, that's perfect.
So this is marinating now.
Right.
So it'll be like, what, a half an hour until we're ready to roast it?
Oh, no, honey. Longer than that.
Oh, okay. A few hours?
Much longer.
Days?
Longer.
Longer. Okay, well, I have a few things to do. Maybe I'll leave for a bit while this is marinating, and then I'll come back when we're
Okay.
ready to put it in the oven.
All right.
Okay. How long is this gonna take? Is the pork ready?
No, not yet.
Too soon?
It's not ready yet.
Morning, ma'am.
It's marinating and it ain't cooked yet.
How we doing?
You'll go home and sleep and come back later.
Is it done yet?
I'll kick your ass if you don't leave.
Winter's cold.
What in the hell are you wearing? Scramble.
I know.
It's all ready.
It's ready?
Yes.
I have to say, it was worth marinating this long. This looks fantastic. Better with age.
Wait till you taste it.
We pick up right where we left off, straining the brine and pouring some back in the pan to help moisten the pork while it roasts, then peeling potatoes and carrots. We've only just met, but I can tell you got a mouth on you.
Yes, a dirty one, yes.
Did your mother have one also?
No. The worst thing she said was cadella, which means dog, but it's a female dog.
Who was she calling Cadella?
Me.
Okay, so your mother was calling you a female dog.
A bitch. That's what the female dog is.
I was trying to keep it clean for the
Yeah,
audience,
no.
but who was tougher on you, your mother or your father?
Neither of them. I drove them both crazy.
The pork roasts for 2 hours at 350, which we push to 450 for the last half hour, so we get that delicious skin Doris's kids still fight over.
I think it's all crispy, too.
Wow, that is a gorgeous piece of meat.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm gonna take
Looks so good.
You can see I only got 2 teeth in the bottom, that's why. Worth waiting for 2 weeks, wasn't it?
You're not gonna get your SAG card for that one. Coming up, Doris thinks of everything. You got a casket to match your hair color?
Yes, I even got in it to see if I fit.
Watch your step. Oh. Grandmother Doris Spacer isn't one to waste an extra set of hands around the house. What's the good part about drying clothes outside?
The smell, when you get between 2 sheets that have been dried outside, it's got that nice fresh air.
Oh, gosh. Does your neighbor have a dryer?
I have a dryer.
Oh, well, wait, you have a dryer? Why are we out here?
Because you wanted to come out and have the fresh air.
And it's back inside for another dish that's sure to blow me away. This one starring that famous Portuguese sausage. Is linguiça like the national sausage of Portugal?
Yes. When they kill a pig, they always make a whole bunch of linguiça and you hang it up on the line. I used to spend half my day shooing the birds away from my father because he used to hang it out in the line. Doris is on onions and garlic, while I give the linguiça my best shot. All the way through, Mo. I used to know the 3 guys on TV that hit each other over the head.
The Three Stooges.
Yes. That's how I remember your name.
Okay, oh, great, okay.
Just don't call me Shemp.
Back when Larry, Curly, and Moe were still at it, Peabody was known as Tanner City, where thousands, including Doris's parents, found work in the leather industry.
My mother was a seasoner. That's, you take the leather and you color it.
What'd your father do?
And my father was a splitter. He split the leather.
Was it dangerous work? Or?
Oh, half of the people who worked in the leather factory have no fingers. But he never lost a finger. And he took his wine to work every day. Almost a fifth of wine every day he took to work.
So he took a bottle of wine to work.
And that,
in a very dangerous place, and he never lost a finger.
Never lost a finger, no.
He was good at his job.
Yes, he was.
Well, except for the drinking part on the job, but...
Doris had a lot of reasons to laugh growing up. Being an only child wasn't one of them.
I prayed every day for a brother or sister. I went up to church, and I would light a candle to St. Anthony. No money. Just light a candle, then I'd ride the carriage back and forth. I have nightmares now that I burn the place down.
As she grew up, her desire for a baby stayed strong, this time her own.
The doctors all told me I couldn't have children.
Huh.
I went to specialists in Boston, specialists everywhere. Then when I got married, I prayed for babies and I adopted.
But not long after adopting, she found herself feeling a little funny and didn't know why.
Well, I thought I was dying. When I went to the doctor, he says, well, maybe you're pregnant. I says, you told me I couldn't get pregnant. He says, never say no. And then I gave birth to two of them, a girl and a boy. So it's all in your mind.
You really think so?
I steer the onions, garlic, and sausage into a pan, and it hits the stove.
Oh, you have an eyelash on your... Can I remove it?
Where?
And you're... Yeah, sorry. Ah, there it is. Okay.
Well, see,
is that good luck? Or...
Well, no, my eye drops are supposed to make my eyelashes grow. I used to be Snow White, if you can believe it, and already look at all black coming back in. And I already picked out my casket, nice silver gray. Now I gotta go change the color.
Can we rewind? Wait, you got a casket to match your hair color?
Yes, I even got in it to see if I fit. You gotta look pretty when you're laying down there. And I said to the kids, make sure nobody screws around with my hair. It's natural. You wash it, you dry it, and that's it.
To finish the dish, we add trimmed beans to the linguiça, pour in some chicken broth, and simmer for 45 minutes.
Now that looks damn good.
The green beans themselves taste like the linguiça. For all my life, I've been looking for a vegetable that tastes like meat.
And that's it.
After this crash course in linguistics, I asked Doris about her other favorite thing.
You love dancing.
I love to dance.
What do you love about dancing?
I don't know. I love music. I have music on all the time as a kid, by my bed, always.
You just had the radio on?
A little one.
So how old were you when you started dancing?
Oh, maybe 2.5, 3 years old. They didn't keep you home with a babysitter. You went with them. They packed you in the back of
your parents.
The parents. You stayed there till midnight. See, they didn't care what time kids went to bed. They start taking me right away like you go to church. We went to dance.
Wow.
Doris tried to get both her husbands to share her passion.
Who was a better dancer, your first husband or your second husband?
The first husband couldn't dance. He thought he could, but he couldn't. I never danced with him. He'd like to go out and make believe he could dance when we went to a dance.
Okay, but he was faking it. Now, is that the reason the marriage didn't work out?
No. He had a mistress the whole time we were married.
Oh.
And I'm trying to get pregnant, so I adopted. He was putting his little germ everywhere but here.
Okay. Well, I mean,
Yes.
that you can laugh about it.
But it's not.
Says something
It's
about
God,
you that
yeah,
you're-
yes.
Yeah.
So-
But the second husband, he was a good one.
A nice man, yes.
But her late second husband couldn't dance either, so Doris taught him how.
We got a book at the library, and it had footprints. and it showed you how to do the waltz. So by showing him that, he was doing pretty good.
If you could teach Joe to dance, I bet you could teach me.
Yes, I can.
All right, here we go.
Oh, geez, like the doctors.
And through the glamorous magic of television, we're ready to waltz.
You go 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is for people with really little feet.
I know that. The midget.
Who has...
1, 2, 3. Da 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 dum ba dum bum 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 ba dum bum 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 bum. Hey, perfect. See? Dum bum bum ba da 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 da. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Bum 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 bum.
Coming up, Doris's salty language starts to rub off.
Whenever you say Azor, it sounds like an insult, like he's a total Azor.
Chart-tongued 88-year-old grandmother Doris Spacer has been a handful. But now I get some backup as her granddaughter Casey joins us.
Do you cook with her a lot?
Yeah, she taught me how to make fiors and sweetbread and everything. She's a great teacher.
The word in that sentence you may have missed is filios, which are a kind of Portuguese donut.
And so these are like island donuts.
These are the island donuts.
Azor. Whenever you say Azor, it sounds like an insult, like he's a total Azor.
Yeah, oh, the people from the mainland do not like the Azorians.
Do they call them Azores?
I don't know what the hell they call them.
Doris mixes yeast with warm water and sugar and sets it aside until it gets foamy. The rest of the ingredients come fast and furious.
There you go.
It's like a bucket brigade.
There we go. Okay.
Then Doris cracks the whip for sugar.
Okay, 2 of those.
2 of these?
Yeah. Okay. No.
Oh, and here. Whoops.
You know how? Okay, 2.
All right.
Put 3.
There we go.
You
3?
spill some, yeah. Okay, let's
She put in sugar.
Next, we put in milk, the yeast, lemon extract, eggs and flour, and mix.
Casey, are you a student? What do you...
I'm an actress.
Cool.
Yeah. So, and it's always nice, Bobo, like, taught me how to dance, and so that's been helpful.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Look at her. She's really put together.
Yes.
She's like really, I mean,
Oh.
you know what I mean? Like, she's really like...
She could be in Ireland. She could be in Scotland. She calls me up all the time. I don't hear from any of the others. No.
Bobo, I wouldn't say
Is this
that on
going to
camera.
come on?
If you're one of the other granddaughters, you better pick up that phone right now.
Pretty soon, the hot oil's calling. Time to make the filios.
And, oh, you spread it.
Oh, yeah.
How's this?
Be careful. You're going to... You're going to... That boy. Now I am turning them over.
Suddenly, she's a cooking show host.
Once they get that irresistible color, we put them in a bag full of sugar and shake.
Okay.
Oh, yes, see?
Oh, I just want to eat them.
Oh, you're going to. You want half, Casey?
Sure.
I'm having a whole...
They're really good.
Oh, yeah. To die for.
The only thing we're missing is a Ferris wheel.
Yeah.
3 filios later, Doris takes me to work it all off at the senior center.
It's a nice car.
Yes, it is. And it goes good, easy on the gas.
What do you call it?
Oh, my box.
It's a nice pet name for the car.
Yes. Oh, my God. There's no room. There's no room.
Well, there's a lot of room on the dance floor.
Oh, there's a floor over there. Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
So, You look very handsome. I always think tan and blue always go good. We're going to go dance a line dance polka.
Okay. Okay, I'll watch.
You watch this
I'm gonna
one.
watch.
I try to sit still, but can't resist the adorableness. I'm going in.
I'm telling you, baby, I'm through with you. Just because. Just because. Oh, thank God. Woo, am I glad that's over.
It's hard.
That's exercise.
That's
You
exercise.
did very good.
Coming up,
You can hear it.
it's crunch time. Learn how to make what Doris and I are making at cookingchanneltv.com. Doris's dinner table is crammed with her 3 kids, grandkids, and our choice Portuguese comfort food. And Peabody, Mass is all abuzz.
Everyone's here. A lot of cars parked out.
That's it, and my kids are all together.
So what do your neighbors think?
They think I'm dead.
Wait, aren't Bobby, Leslie, and Joel? Aren't you guys supposed to fight over this?
Yes, we are. If you don't mind my hands, I will break this up into little pieces. It feels like a Eucharist. Body of
Wow, this is we just pick it up like this.
I can't only got 2 teeth
all you
now.
can
I
do.
can't eat that.
Okay, all right. Sorry, I forgot. Okay.
Would you like one of everything? A
Oh,
potato?
sure. I feel bad. I already took some of the crispy
that's
skin.
okay.
No, that's good.
Everybody needs a piece of the here.
No, there's
I'm not going to
plenty.
take it
No,
all.
no, no,
Yeah,
there's
no, that's-
plenty.
Look at that. Just look at that meat. It's not
Oh,
for me
this
to
is
say.
good
We made it
meat.
together.
The crispier, the better.
That's wow. Yeah, delicious.
You can hear it.
Crunches. Everybody's crunching.
The string beans are delicious.
The green beans are one of my favorite meals. They really
Now,
are.
it was always saying when it said you were coming.
Yeah, I said, you gotta
do
make
the
the
string
pork.
beans and the pork.
We all grew up where whoever was at the house, it was time for dinner, then they were invited for dinner. And if we had enough for 4 people and there were 6 people, we made it enough for 6 people. And that's just how we grew up.
A plate piled with Filios hits the table, like countless others before it.
So many hundreds, it sounds like, maybe even thousands of people have been through this house eating
yes.
their food through the year. How come you never ran for mayor of Peabody?
I don't like politics.
That's right. I think your mouth might get you in a little trouble.
No, it's no teeth that gets me.